All right, all right. So yeah, man, I'm gonna kick it off right now. Yo, Adi Impossible here. Yo, happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday. It's been a good week, and this is the Connect Perfectly podcast. And look at my beautiful host. Beautiful host, introduce yourself.
Hey guys, happy Friday. It's your girl Vivi here. And today we're going to discuss some polemic topics over here, right, Abby?
Yo, there are some things that I want to talk about, but yo, even before I get to that, man, how was your week? What did you do this week? How
My
was it?
week was great. I've been to the gym,
Mm,
and today is a bit breezy, and it's a holiday actually. So I stay at home just
okay,
writing and thinking about some projects. But my week was great.
okay.
What about yours?
My week was great too. My week was great. It was amazing. There were a couple initiatives I had got started this week, so I'm excited about that. But there was one thing you said just now that I have to kind of segue into. Right? You talked about being in the gym, right?
Yeah.
Right? Yo, so I just posted, yo. Unpopular opinion here, man. When did the gym turn into Starbucks, man? Like, why are people on their phone all up in the gym? Because I go there all charged up, ready to go work out, ready to go get it in. And the first thing I saw today was this white guy. He's on the bench press, but he's asleep. He's sleeping on the machine. And I'm like, yo, do I wake him up? Because I didn't need the machine, but he was sleeping on the machine. So it pissed me off. Like, are you seeing a lot of people on the phone in the gym? Or like, are you one of those people, V?
Well, sometimes. Sometimes
Why?
because people don't stop texting me. Sometimes I want to be out of my phone, out of my devices, but people sometimes they text me about this, about that, and I need to reply
Wait,
because I have
why do
this
you need to
little
reply though?
anxiety inside. Because I have this little anxiety inside, and I need to reply. I need to get the job done. These decisions need to be made. So yeah, so I
Yo,
reply. But it's
yo,
not all the time. I try it. I know and I watch myself because it's like I need to
mm,
focus over here because I won't see any results if I stay on my phone.
that's what
Because
I'm saying.
sometimes
So like,
you think,
yo,
oh, I'm gonna take only 1 minute to reply, but then you reply the message and you surf on Instagram, then you are on Facebook, then you stay on your phone for 5 minutes, and you mess up with your workout. So it's dangerous.
yo, yo.
But
And
I've
I
seen
have
a lot of people on their phones recording the workout or
okay,
taking
okay.
pictures, looking through.
Recording the workout, that's okay, I guess. I guess it's acceptable recording that. I'm just mad at the people, yo, they get on the leg press machine and they sit there and they text. I'm like, yo, I'm like, how
Yeah.
many people do I gotta kick off these machines? I'll be like, excuse me, I gotta use it. And they'll just get up and go to another machine and sit there. And I'm like, if I owned a gym, yo, if I owned a gym and I made people check in their phones, and that gym probably wouldn't even last long because people want to have their phones on them, always catering to the customer. But I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. That was my only pet peeve, man. Just because I be ready to go, and there they go, there they go. I'm like, yo, I think people low key go to the gym so that they can actually have peace of mind, man. Get away from home and just sit on the phone, man. Because that's what I'm saying. But okay. Anyway, I'm sorry about that.
It's
Anyway, my week
okay,
was
no
good.
problem.
Your week was good. What are you doing this weekend?
This weekend, I think I'm going to a barbecue with my
Okay.
partner, with my friends,
Okay.
going to the beauty center to get some stuffs done, my
Okay.
hair, nails, and things like that.
All right. All right. All
Yeah,
right. All right.
looks
All of
like a
that
pretty
glamour.
chill, pretty
All of the
chill
glamour.
weekend.
Take care of yourself, though. Take care of that self love is good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yo, let's get into our topic today, man. Yo, man. Somebody sent me this yesterday, man. I was like, yo, because we were about to go talk about different things today. You already know what we were supposed to talk about today, which we'll talk about on Monday. But yo, somebody sent me this clip of a woman who married herself. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Look. She had a whole ceremony. She had a whole ceremony and she had bridesmaids there and she had a mirror there and she talking to the mirror talking about talking about I take you to having yo, come on, man. Come on, man. Like how lazy is that? Yo, I'm gonna play the clip in a second, but how lazy is that? Yo,
It's self-love.
man, what does self-love mean? Like
Self-love.
what is this umbrella of it's self-love? Like, what is that? What is that? Go ahead.
I mean, she's marrying herself, so probably she loves herself
No,
to a
no.
point that she needs to marry herself and all her flaws and all.
Yo, mental illness is real in the world, man. You know what I mean? That's what I'm gonna say, man. Mental illness is real in the world, and we live in a world. Do you remember that story of the emperor's new clothes? And is this there's an emperor, and someone sells him invisible clothes, but it's not really clothes, and he's like wearing it, and then everyone's saying nice outfit, even though he doesn't have any clothes on. This is the world that we're in. And to all of the bridesmaids at that wedding, at that farce of a wedding, yo, come on.
Were they fake friends?
Huh?
Were they fake friends?
No, I don't know. We are gonna play this clip, but like
Yeah, let's
these
see.
were her friends. These were her friends, because if somebody calls me, man, like if somebody call me, yo, bro, man, I'm getting married to myself, I'm gonna be like, all right, cool, because I try not to judge, and then most importantly, I don't want to be involved. If there's any nonsense going on, I don't want to be involved in the nonsense. But if he was like, yeah, man, come be my groomsman, like I'm marrying myself, I'll be like, come on, man. I'm like,
Free
get out of
food.
here, man.
Free food.
Free food.
Yeah.
Free food. Yo, see, and then that's why I'm saying that her friends aren't shit, because somebody should have told her ass, like, yo, come on, man. You can't marry yourself. Like, okay, let's play the clip, man. Let me just play the
Yeah,
clip.
let's see it.
Maybe I'm over exaggerating. Maybe I'm talking shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's play the clip, man. Okay. Oh my gosh. All right.
My name is Danny, and I married myself on December the 10th, 2022.
Will you commit to never giving up until your dying day? Do you promise to give yourself grace? Do you commit to praying and finding the answers within yourself? Do you promise to value yourself?
Yes, I do. I overcame a lot of trauma, and it inspired me to marry myself. I realized I wasn't living for myself, and this wedding was my chance to start over. I spent $4,000 on my wedding. I had 9 bridesmaids.
Yo, man. Yo, man.
$4,000.
Huh?
$4,000 on this marriage.
Yo. I'm gonna start at the top, man. Well. Even before I start, V, what you got to say about this, man? What do you think about this?
I think it was more symbolic, maybe like a symbol of her self-love and confidence and care about herself. But I think it was something more like symbolic, because there are so many ways to show love to yourself. She could have bought herself a trip to a nice city, or a nice restaurant date with herself, or go shopping. So maybe she's just wanna, just fuck marriage, fuck wedding. I'm gonna marry myself, and this is gonna be a new model. And
Yeah.
I don't know, do something new
Yo, okay. So
for engagement, right?
Yo. So the first so good try. All right. Yeah.
What
Yeah,
do you think?
Thank you for playing devil's advocate on that one, because I really don't think that you believe. Okay, so you have said to F marriage and F wedding, but she's getting married and she's having a wedding. So this is where maturity comes in, man. This is where we're in this era of whatever makes me feel good, that's what I should be doing. But there are consequences to that. There are ramifications. It's like, and we'll talk about that next week when we talk about polyamory. But like, yo, these things are called institutions, and there's structures to all of these institutions. And then now people are trying to warp these institutions into however they see fit. So self-love, I don't know, but I actually have points that I have to break down, right? Because she said she overcame trauma, which inspired her to marry herself, right? Yo, I don't know
Yeah.
what trauma that she had, but you can't overcome trauma to then go and do something which is crazy, though, right? Because yo, yo, okay, all right. I'm just trying to, yo, it's like, okay, right? So, all right, I overcame my trauma. So now I'm going to do something crazier and go and marry myself. And then not only am I going to marry myself to myself, because you could have did this at home, right? You could have did this at home. I don't know if you even need papers. Do you have to go downtown to the courthouse and register to marry yourself though? Right?
Yeah.
Yo, and
That's
then
why I said maybe something symbolic.
yo, it's symbolic of being crazy.
Yeah.
Because peep it, right? Peep the thought process. Okay, I'm gonna get married to myself. All right. I don't know, I'm gonna get her on here though. But did she propose to herself? Like what are we saying here? Like, did they go look at the wedding venue together? Who is the officiants? Who is actually giving this ceremony? Like, who is saying I do first? And then you a bridesmaid. This is where that sisterhood stuff gets on my nerves, man. Because y'all women don't tell each other the truth half the time. Like, just tell them it's crazy. All of this, I'm gonna support you no matter what. Yeah, you like go girl and do what makes you happy. This
Yeah.
isn't living in the real world, though. It's not
Take a
living.
trip to Jamaica instead. I think it would be way more fun.
Yeah, man, and it's just like,
Trip to
yo,
Jamaica, Miami, go to a nice place, a nice restaurant.
yeah, man. Yeah, man. And I know people are gonna come at me for it, but I'm like, you can't marry yourself. And if you really want to get over trauma, well, okay, get over the trauma and then go out there and actually meet somebody. I feel as though she's actually giving up on the thought of being with somebody,
Someone.
right?
Yeah.
And then all of her friends are like, yeah, do that, because maybe if you're off the market married to yourself, maybe that'll give me opportunity. Because I don't see what other reason is of doing that. And then you spent $4,000 on that, right? $4,000 just to look crazy. Just to look
Yeah.
crazy.
But think about maybe as a kid, she used it to hate herself, or maybe herself. We don't know the story behind.
Okay.
And now, as a grown woman, she developed this self-love. She overcame all of this trauma she had in the past.
Mm.
And as a symbol of the self-love, this confidence she has right now, she decided to throw the ceremony as a way to say, or maybe to tell everybody that now she loves herself. Because you saw that someone asked her, do you accept yourself with all the grace you promised to give yourself all the grace? And she said yes. So maybe it was this, I don't know what this woman went through when she was a kid, a teenager, what kind of trauma, but that's what it sounded to me.
Yeah. All of that, those are great points. But she didn't have to go and marry herself to achieve any of those. Now I have questions. If she's outside and she meets a man and that man is trying to talk to her, is she gonna say, well, I'm married? Like, what is she gonna do there?
Yeah, like, oh, I'm married to myself.
Yo, man. Look, man.
Crazy.
Mental health is a real thing. Trauma is a real thing, and people have to deal with their traumas professionally, because all of this, like people marrying themselves. I mean, maybe she's actually onto something though, right? Because aren't there institutional benefits of actually being married, like tax breaks and whatnot? Because if I can say that I'm married to myself, then all of a sudden my income becomes two incomes, so I'm not at the top income bracket. I don't know, but like realistically, it doesn't make sense. I don't get it. I don't want to get it. I don't want to see. Go ahead, V. Go ahead,
And
because
what if she, I don't know, she was about to marry someone, and this person, right there at the time of getting married in the ceremony, they had everything ready, and this person left her. And to overcome this trauma, she decided to marry herself, maybe to show this person and the other people involved that now she has all the self-love and she actually doesn't need a man to marry.
yo, then if that was the case, then let her say that. Let her say, my man done left me at the altar. You know what I mean? But I'm still gonna get married anyway. Don't see. Here's my thing. People put these crazy ass ideas out there, and then they're unaccountable for it. And then somebody else is gonna go ahead and do that. So like, you know what? He didn't treat me right, so I'm gonna marry myself. Or like, she didn't treat me right, I'm gonna marry myself. No. First of all, right? For some people, marriage is a destination. Marriage is a goal. Marriage is something I'm going to work towards. Marriage is, you know what? I'm going to be a fucking husband one day. So before I can become a husband, I have to work on myself. I have to get myself right. I got to get myself attractive enough. That way, when I meet the girl that I want to marry, I can marry this girl. All of that stuff is gone now. All of that stuff is gone. Now it's like whatever makes you feel good is the right way, right? So if you're good trying to be 50 and then a virgin for like life, and then you like want to give up, that's good. But it's really not good. It's like you can meet people, and if you meet people, you'll have less suffering and just like a better life overall, right? Or like if people don't want to be in a committed relationship now, they're like, well, I'm gonna go poly, but then poly has its own bunch of stuff, right? And it's just all
it's not the solution.
Yeah. And I just feel as though people aren't trying to solve any problems. They're just trying to look for the next best thing to actually get involved in, which isn't going to solve anything. It's just going to push that problem on further. And it just gets exacerbated more and more with people like this who are saying, oh, I just need myself, and make a big thing, and then bridesmaid. And then who is walking with the bridesmaids too? Are they just walking by themselves? Are they walking with ghosts? Like, what's going on here?
Yeah, they were walking by themselves. I think it's all about the self-love in this wedding.
Yeah. And then one thing I know about women is they
self-love. Is self-love related to be alone or no?
I don't know.
Because if you love yourself, you don't need to be with someone else, right? So
nah.
Is self-love related to be single, related to being single, or no?
So the English language has so many words, and then a lot of these words don't even have any meaning, because what is love, right? What is love? Everybody's meaning of love is different. Some will say attachment, some will say intimacy. Like, so now self-love can go
attachment to yourself. Narcissist.
Yeah, maybe I don't know, because yeah, I'm not sure on that one, right? Because if you are a narcissist, yes, you love yourself, but then I don't even know if that's self-love, right? Because me, I love myself. Regardless of what I look like, I love myself, right? But then that's also easy to say, you know what I mean? Because I've been through things that they're like, I just love myself, right? I have built myself all the way up, so I love myself. Whereas other people might not love themselves, but then saying self-love is like you can't. What I'm trying to say? It has to be real though, right? You like truly have to love yourself, and then people put this thing of like, oh, that's self-love, that's self-care, but it's really trauma. Like, people are like really still traumatized. People have mental health issues. People are going through all various kinds of things, and then they'll just put it under, oh, self-love, or like this is my season, or this is part of manifestation. Everyone is doing this, and I get it that it's a hard world, and like people need coping mechanisms. But when is somebody also going to say, this isn't okay, this isn't right, why don't you try something different? It's her prerogative to go do that, but is it right? And is that what that person really wants. Because they can also say, well, if that's what she wants, that's what she wants. But then can't you look at it and just be like, there's something wrong with this? There's something more to life than actually marrying yourself. Like marriage, I don't know what the specific definition is, but I'm sure it's the union of two people. Like she's one person.
Yeah. And I've heard a story like this of a woman marrying herself in Brazil.
You've heard a story like this already?
Yeah. And actually,
she probably got it from them.
Yeah, but it's a sad story. Very sad how it ended, actually.
Tell us the story.
Because, well, they were a happy couple. But he left her a week before the wedding party. Like everything was already settled, the dress, the place, they invited everybody, everything was right. But he just, I don't know, I'm not sure about this anymore. I don't think we work out. I don't think we really work out. So I just I don't want to get married anymore. I'm not ready for this. So you do you and I do me. And she said, okay, I'm going to marry myself. I'm not going to cancel the ceremony.
Mm-hmm.
You left me, but I can do it. I'm going to do it by myself. And yeah, I'm going to keep it everything. And she told everybody, he won't be there, but I'm still going to keep the ceremony.
Mm-hmm.
And she did it. She put everything on the social media. The party was super cool. She married herself. Everybody was having a blast because of that, because they were like, oh, she overcame. She actually did. She got left a week before the wedding party, and she still had the courage to came over here and marry herself and keep the ceremony. And they put everything on social media, like, oh, this is the self-love. This is incredible, feminist. She's incredible. But that time came, the honeymoon, because they had already the honeymoon planned too, okay. Right? Because you have wedding, honeymoon. And she decided to go on this honeymoon alone. And on the first day on this honeymoon, she committed suicide. Yeah. She couldn't do it. She couldn't take all the pressure of marrying herself and be left alone a week before and going to the honeymoon alone, in putting everything on the social media and having people discussing, talking about, some people saying, oh, feminist, that's great. Some people saying, oh, nah, that's not good for you. And yeah. She ended up her life like this.
And that's exactly what we're talking about, because I don't know her case, and it's a tragedy and it's terrible. But how many people were pushing her to actually go and do it? Yeah, girl, you got this, F him, da-da-da-da-da-da. But then people are pushing their own agendas. Like nobody's checking on her. Like, yo, is she okay? Or like, we really going to let her go on this?
Okay? Yeah.
Are we going to let her go on this honeymoon by herself? Like, she's devastated. She's putting her best foot forward. Hers is different because everything is already paid for. Maybe you don't want that embarrassment, but it's okay to go through problems, man. It's okay to go through issues. People don't always have to put their best face forward all the time, right?
Only from the social media. And people you don't even know and you will never meet in your entire life. These people don't matter.
They don't matter, man.
This is self-love. Ask for help. Respect your moment. If you're sad, respect that. Don't put yourself right there with a happy face if you don't mean it.
Yeah, and like nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Nobody
right?
does.
All of these likes and button pushes, like at the end of the day, people go back to their own lives, right? So everyone people is like putting on for and putting up, those aren't even the people that are going to support you at the end of the day. People that are going to support you later don't even know about you now. They are just coming in like, oh, who are these people? Who is this guy? People you have already known. I don't know why it works this way, They'll never support you. Maybe it's because by you succeeding, it makes them feel bad and it makes them look bad. But like they won't support you. They might look at your stuff, but they aren't coming out. And that's a whole different topic. But like I follow people's actions, man. I don't care what people say anymore, man. It's like I don't even have ears open to listen to what they say. It's just what do they do? What do they do? Because just like we had that event a couple of days ago, I don't know if I even knew. Maybe I knew one, and then everyone else was new. But everyone that I personally called to actually come, they didn't show. So I was just like, yo, whoever takes the action, yo, those are the ones that I'm a ride with. And if you don't, I get it. You have other things to do your own thing. But like, don't put too much stock into people, man. And then all of these people, oh, it's okay to marry yourself. And then you had said like feminists came out and said, yeah, because yo, where were all those people when she was in pain? Where were all those people when she took her own life, right? Where were all those people?
Yeah, exactly.
Yo.
And now I watched an interview her
Mhm.
ex-husband, I mean ex-partner,
Mhm.
talking about, and he feels guilty actually because a lot of people now are saying that it is his fault because he left her, he made her do that. And the guy in the interview, he was devastated. He was devastated because actually he feels guilty for it because maybe he thinks, oh, if I haven't left her a week before the wedding, maybe she would still be alive.
Yo, yep. It like just goes back to what you had said earlier. All of these people that are putting pressure on him too, like we don't know these people, right? These are the same people that like might have been saying, "Yeah, girl, go ahead and marry yourself," instead of using it to push their own agenda, right? Like, yeah, see, women are strong, we can marry ourselves, rather than actually finding out, yo, she has been left. This is devastating. Like most people go back and talk about these things, sit her down, like, okay, girl, are you okay? Even if she says she's okay, if she has real friends will say, no, you aren't okay. You don't have to make a mockery of yourself and of marriage, right? Putting all these things out there to let all these people comment on you, like, yo, get off the internet, man. Get off the
Yeah, like
internet.
you don't need to expose yourself that much.
Yeah, man. And then people don't care. Nobody cares. And then you should find strength in that. Like anybody listen, find strength that nobody cares and nobody gives a F about you. That way you can go on doing what you want to do without thinking about anybody else. Don't think about what anyone else would think because they don't think shit, because they don't care. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yo, V, you have to send us off with like something positive, man, because this has went all the way down, man. Like what advice do you have for anyone out there who is kind of struggling right now? Like, what would you tell them?
To someone who's trying to marry themselves?
No, someone just in general, someone that is struggling, someone that is down right now, someone that's a little depressed. Like, what advice do you have for them?
Just if you need, ask for help, then talk to someone because it is hard. Life is hard. And sometimes we think we should do it everything by ourselves, that we are strong enough, that we've been through a lot of things, but sometimes we need to ask for help and talk to someone because it's a lot. Sometimes it's a lot we have inside of our chest. And even though we think, oh, I can think straight right now, I can't think about this with all the reasons I have, but sometimes you can't. You just think that it's possible, but actually it's not, because you are taking all these emotions, and sometimes it's hard. Just talk to someone. If not a friend, like a close friend, find a professional because life is hard. It is.
Yo, well said, man. Well said. Yo. And on that note, yo, man, this has been a great episode. I want you to have a great, beautiful, enjoyable weekend. I'm here in Southern California, and the weather is finally back to how it has to be. So I'm gonna be on the beach with my baby all along. You know I'm gonna be out there. You already know I'm gonna be out there. I'm gonna be enjoying myself. So yo, thank you everybody for spending some time with us today, and we'll catch you next week.
Thank you all.